Netflix's Our Planet reviews ScreenRant. As nature documentaries go, a rather high bar has been set by the likes of the BBC's and series, both of which have delivered the same high-end visual spectacle, affording viewers the chance to witness the splendor and diversity of nature up close and personal, without braving harsh weather conditions or putting themselves in harm's way when it comes to bearing witness to large predators or perilous natural events. There really hasn't. 4 years in the making, Our Planet was filmed at numerous locations around the globe, using the latest in filmmaking technology to bring breathtaking images to subscribers in stunning 4K. The series also, that new bar relates to the manner in which the series addresses the challenges facing wildlife and the natural world as a result of human impact on the planet. This sort of content, that's an exceedingly thin line to walk, as ominous portents do not often mix well with footage of adorable baby seals lying in the snow, or the sheer awesomeness of shoals of mackerel moving en masse to avoid a simultaneous two-pronged attack from dolphins and a startlingly large flock of sea birds. As evidenced by in order to get its message across you and make it as accessible and as clear as possible, Our Planet puts those likely thousands of hours of footage to good use by actually showing viewers the effects of the changes facing wildlife around the globe. The first episode, Through It All, Attenborough informs the audience that the caribou numbers have declined by a staggering 70% in the last 2 decades, and that changing conditions in Africa have forced the flamingos and their young to make a harrowing trek more than 50 miles on foot to find fresh water. In order to hammer where Our Planet excels, though, is in its presentation. It's not trying to. Our Planet Season 1 will stream exclusively on Netflix beginning April 5, 2019. Subscribe for the hottest movie, TV, and gaming news. I agree to let ScreenRant send me emails.